You mind if I start?
Happy Monday, peace and blessings, community. This is We the Veterans TV in association with In the Community TV. We are live with you this day, Monday, August 1st, 2023. We are here in beautiful Winston-Salem, North Carolina. I have a special guest here with us today, Brother Antonio McCloud. Nice to meet you, brother. Pleasure being here with you. He got some things to say and share with y'all in the community. I would like to give this brother your utmost undivided attention. You have the floor, sir. Tell him what you want to tell him.
Well, earlier I was talking about our people getting reparations and things of that nature.
And what does those reparations consist of? What we asking for? What is your? You wrote this to the White House, correct?
Yeah.
Is this your first time submitting a? Okay.
No.
So tell the people what background you have in submitting a reparation and the knowledge that you have on the reparations. Explain that to the people if you don't mind.
Well, I asked for a minimal amount for each black person based on the fact that if we ask for too much, it'll send the economy into an economic tailspin. So I thought about the 40 acres that was promised and doing reconstruction, and the land will compensate for the lack of money.
Okay.
Then I also asked for free health care and free education all across the board.
Okay. Was there any monetary dollar amount submitted with that request for reparations? Did you have a number being that,
It was 100,000 for each person.
100,000 for each person?
Yeah.
How much would that add up to nationally?
Over about 4 trillion.
About 4 trillion? Okay. All right. Now, earlier we were talking and you touched on the basis of some injustices that we have been unfortunately privy to in the last, say, 10 years or so.
Yeah.
Now, I know you are an advocate of changing laws and legislation.
Exactly.
What insight would you have on that, or what would you offer as a solution?
Well, all I can do is write resolutions.
Okay.
But the thing about it is that let's talk about the voter law changes, changing of the district, voting district.
Okay.
All that's done to suppress black voters. So the thing about it is that I wrote a resolution trying to stop the voter law changes 2011, and here we are still dealing with that in 2022.
Right. It's just sad. What would you say right now if you could petition the president face to face? If you could sit down with President Joe Biden right now, he said to you, Mr. Antonio McCloud, if it was any one thing that I, as the president, could do to support your cause, what would it be right now? What plan and approach would you submit to the president right now to make a difference?
Don't change the voting map like how the district is changing in different places. Do not change it, because what you're doing is suppressing the black vote. I mean, they saw what could happen when we have a good turnout, especially with Obama, and that made the white establishment afraid.
Okay. And okay, and also, thank you for your service. You're a veteran.
Yeah.
Right? And what branch did you serve in?
I served in the Navy.
In the Navy, okay.
Yeah.
And what was your job in the Navy?
I was a deck seaman.
Deck seaman,
Yeah.
okay. And I guess, if anything, what from your time in the service, tell the people how what it gave you, and what it did for you.
Well, they taught honor, courage, and commitment.
Okay, indeed.
But when I found out that my authority wasn't respected, I had to get out of the military.
Okay. Well, when you say your authority wasn't respected, what do you mean? Expound on that.
Well,
Okay.
the thing about it is that when I was standing watch on the quarterdeck, you know, the head watchman, a white male didn't want his bag checked by me,
Okay.
so that caused a problem.
Okay. But how did that make you feel?
Made me feel less than.
Okay. What lesson would you say you learned from that?
I learned that as black people, we got a lot of work to do to get respect in this country.
Okay. All right. And I would say that just being amongst these artists and industry people in black theater, because today was the inaugural celebration of kicking off Black Theater Week here in Winston-Salem. So the lesson that I learned here is that I would say over and abundantly that we're stronger together, right?
Yeah, we are stronger.
We may not always have the same mission or the same views and perspective, but collectively we still have one goal, one mission, right? You and I can sit here and chop it up, and you maybe have a different view or a different mission than I do, but I think collectively as a people, we catapult each other forward. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but we got to catapult each other forward, and when we do that, it's best if we stay out each other's way.
Okay. So, to achieve that mission, when you're saying, you know, we have a similar, like-minded goal and mission collectively, but to stay out of each other's way. Explain to us how we do this. How do we achieve that? How is that done? What does it look like?
You don't try to stop another black person from getting the job.
Yeah.
You know.
So you're saying we got hate in the community amongst each other. To get rid of the hate and let's spread love.
They don't. I mean, see, the thing about it is, I know that it ain't gonna be love, but
why you say that? It can be love. It can be love.
If you knew like everybody I done dealt with is an experiment.
Okay.
See,
test.
So yeah, I'm trying to see what the attitude of the people are for like whatever the future may be.
Right.
And you don't try to destroy somebody just because they have more than you.
Right.
You know, so
there's no future in that.
Yeah, so you know, to be honest with you, the reason why there's no love because all black men are in competition with each other.
Is that something that's by design, that all black men are in competition with each other?
No, we're men.
We're men, so that's always we're competitive.
Yeah.
Okay. So I know some of your background,
yeah,
right? And you have been a ghostwriter.
Yes, sir.
Could you speak on some of your experiences? No names, but unless you know, but can you speak on some of your experiences as a ghostwriter? Where it took you, what you learned, how it was done. Just speak on your experience and anything that you would like to share with that.
Well, this the part that people won't believe, but a guy that sold dope for the CIA, his nephew got me involved with ghostwriting for some of the top artists in the industry.
Wow.
And
Wow.
He painted a scenario with a particular artist and asked me to help him.
Okay.
But you know, I went all out. And the person he had a situation with.
Now let me ask you, being introduced to that type of society,
Yeah.
did it open your eyes to things that maybe the average person maybe not privy to see or witness?
Well, people that read my book about the book called Ghostwriter.
All right, so tell them your book. What's the name of your book?
It's called Ghostwriter.
Ghostwriter.
Yeah, well, the people that read it, they said all you got to do is be yourself. And then, you know, you got to ask yourself, what is a guy like me who had my foot in the music industry and I was already a writer? Why would somebody that's not a star, that don't have a lot of money, be asked to write for some of the biggest artists in the industry? What do they see in me? That's what I keep asking myself. Why me?
Did you ever get a response on that? Why me? Has that question been fulfilled or answered yet?
A very spiritual person tried to tell me that they wanted to set me on a path of something different than where I was going.
Okay.
You know, not saying that they derailed me, but I mean,
but just saying that it was a detour that was not for you, and they tried to put you on that path. Let me ask you
a lot of
this.
people say I shouldn't have got involved.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Indeed. Well, let me ask you this. How can the community support you? Give them maybe your information on how they can get in contact with you, how they can support. Just let them know.
I'm on Facebook as Antonio McCloud.
Facebook, Antonio McCloud. He can be reached there.
And I'm on Twitter, Hotep55, H-O-T-E-P.
Twitter, Hotep
55.
55, Hotep 55 on Instagram.
Is also Antonio McCloud.
And also at Antonio McCloud on Instagram. You can reach this brother, right? Here doing positive things in Winston-Salem. Right? He's in the community. He's a veteran. Let's support him. Right? In the community TV, in association with We the Veterans TV. Our time is short. We know you have to go. What would you like to say to the people before we leave off right now?
Keep fighting for your rights. You know, and give when you can. You don't have to. You don't have to be linked to anybody you helping. Like, you don't have to give them your number. You don't have to have them come over your home, over at your house.
Right.
You know, you can help people from afar.
Indeed.
And that's the safest thing you can do. You gotta help people with a long handle spoon.
That's right. Yeah. That's right. So, just to build off what the brother said is, you don't have to like the man to support the message, right? And every little thing counts. Don't ever think that when you helping or you're doing something that is not going to make a change, that is not going to make a difference, because everything counts. All right? So we want you to reach out to Brother Antonio, right? He's on Instagram, he's on Facebook. Also, get with myself, We the Veteran TV, in association with In the Community TV. I'm Doc. I offer a masseur service and also at-risk mentorship and counseling. We would like to thank you again, and we close this. We're going to thank the people, right? Brother Antonio McCloud, thank you, brother, for doing all that you do. We support you and we believe in you, and we hope that you invite us back down here to beautiful Winston-Salem again so we can get back up and we can build some more, okay?
Yeah.
Thank you. God bless.
God bless.
In the community, we the veterans. Booyah!